This video you see on the screen was entirely generated by artificial intelligence. It's ultra realistic. It's frankly ultra realistic. Hi dear friends, welcome to the channel. Here it is. We changed the name of the channel, AI Era. So here we are talking about artificial intelligence as usual. We have not changed the theme of the channel. Today we paint all the news of yesterday. I think this week was a race in the field of AI, so we will brew all the announcements, all the big announcements that were made during the week. We will talk in particular about Sora, who made a lot of talk about him, and the new AI model of video generation of OpenAI. As I said earlier, this week was a race in terms of announcement. A week ago, starting with an announcement from NVIDIA. When we talk about NVIDIA, of course, we immediately think about hardware. This is because NVIDIA often intervenes in hardware. So NVIDIA is now involved in the field of artificial intelligence. They have already made announcements. Previously, last year at their various conferences, they were going to release a lot of products related to artificial intelligence. NVIDIA said, as ChatGPT has an out-of-the-ordinary supremacy on the web, we're going to have our supremacy on the hardware, on the local, on the PC itself. To do this, this tool, this chat, is equipped with two language models, which are open source, which will be installed directly on your PC. When you install it, of course, these two models are Llama and Mistral. To download it, I will put the link in the description. There is this page that details everything you need to know about NVIDIA RTX. Where do you have to download it? I will put the link in the description bar. We will first look at what it looks like. I will try to enlarge the image so that you can see. Here you have the interface and here you have the selection of the models. The models that you have to select. You have Mistral that has been selected here. There is also Llama 2 that is integrated into it. What is interesting here is that you can integrate datasets, create a kind of assistant. For example, in this demo, you simply have the link to a YouTube video. It has the possibility of retrieving the transcription of this YouTube video. Of course, you need the internet connection behind to be able to retrieve the transcription and be able to chat with YouTube videos. These are among the different features that you will find on this application. Chat with your documents, chat with YouTube videos. We have full multi-modality at this level. On the page, you have a demo video of how you can use the chat with RTX application. I will come back on some prerequisites of NVIDIA. To be able to use it, you must have at least 8 GB of RAM. Chat with RTX requires Windows 10 or Windows 11. If you have lower Windows, it could potentially not go to this level. You need a GPU GeForce RTX Series 30 to be able to use it at this level. Be careful because when you download the file, it is a free download. But when you download the file, it is more than 35 GB. So make sure you have space on your PC before downloading. So Chat with RTX. So Chat with RTX looks like applications that I have already presented to you on the channel. Or I presented these applications to you as chatbots that you can install locally without internet connection, which allows you to download open source language models. Google made a new announcement this week. They launched a new Gemini, the Gemini 1.5. You know that last week Google launched the Gemini Ultra. A lot of people were talking about it. When Google makes big announcements, I don't know if it's because they overpriced or oversold their tools through their demos. However, what they presented is completely crazy, out of the ordinary. I will present you the Gemini 1.5. The particularity of the Gemini 1.5 is that it has a contest of almost 1 million. It is almost 5 times the Elm that has the most tokens on the market. Of course, I'm talking about Claude 2.1. Until then, it was Claude 2.1 that had the most tokens on the market. It had almost 200,000 tokens in terms of context, which is big, huge, out of the ordinary. And now Google has just hit hard by going up to almost 1 million tokens. More than 1 hour of video, 11 hours of audio that you can analyze, and 30,000 lines of code and a book of almost 700,000 words. It's completely crazy. The demos that were presented on the Gemini 1.5 are still out of the ordinary, and as I said earlier, it's one of the news that made a lot of noise in the IA sphere this week. So let's go with a demo that completely bluffed me. So here you are in the presence of a demo that is related to the film Sherlock Jr. movie. And what's crazy about this film is that the model, the ELM in question, has the ability to capture all the details. And in this particular demo, they submitted a small schematization of a scene, and they found at what point in the video the scene simply occurred. So that's what you have there, and it's completely crazy. So that shows the ability of the model to analyze even the smallest details that can potentially escape us in a video, for example. At the same time, it's an ELM that has a context of more than 1 million. So you will have the possibility to analyze big files, books, videos of more than an hour. It's completely crazy. I really liked the demo on the silent video. There was no real need for audio to give a clue to the LLM. This increased visual ability to analyze and sculpt the smallest details in a video. And that's strong. In any case, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Other news, it's on the side of 11 Labs that has launched something very interesting. If you want to monetize your voice, this voice may potentially interest you. So you can literally clone your voice and make it available to the 11 Labs community. If you have a beautiful voice and you want to monetize it, you have this possibility. I'll put you on the page of the payout section anyway, but we're just going to analyze the information, turn your voice into passive income, transform your voice into an income supplement. You can start earning by simply cloning your voice. Create your professional clone voice. You clone your voice, then you share your voice in the library. There is a wide range of libraries. There is a library on 11 Labs where you can find very interesting voices that you can use in your different content. So there you share it in the library, and then you can earn income. We will tackle the big news of the week that has made a lot of people talk. In the AI sphere, it is Sora, the new video generation model of OpenAI. She no longer wants to position itself as a leader on the side of chatbots like Chatbot, etc. So they launched Sora, their new language model, which is ultra-realistic. It is a blow to the market leaders who were Runway and Pika Labs, who still provided us with an AI model of video generation, which generated videos that were not too perfect, but we said to ourselves that over time it will improve. But there, OpenAI has just hit hard, and it shows the desire of OpenAI to be able to position itself as #1 company in the field of artificial intelligence. And you will see, these videos are ultra-realistic. Among other things, here is one of the videos generated by the Sora model, which is not yet available to the general public. It is only available to a sample of testers for the moment. So I can't wait for this model to be released to the general public so that we can test, so that we can really look at what it is about. So there are a lot of videos of Sora that have been released, and it puts users at this level in confidence. It's not just 2, 3, 4 videos that have been released compared to Sora. So there you have a stylish woman walks down in Tokyo. So that's the prompt. It's a very simple prompt that allows you to generate this ultra-realistic image. It's not just that. Already on this image, I can clearly say that there are some small details that can show that it is an image generated by artificial intelligence. But you really have to zoom in on the details. The video that completely bluffed me is this video. When I saw this video, I said to myself, no, it can't be possible. Artificial intelligence can't generate this video. It's completely impossible. And yet it's true, it was generated by Sora. It's completely crazy, the details and everything. And it was generated just by a simple prompt. You don't have to go and set up elements like we did on Runway. It's not a tackle to Runway Mall. There is still a leader who was, I think, a leader in this market. He tried to set up parameters to allow you to control everything that happens in the video. I'm talking about multi-brush, which allowed you to move different parts of an image, for example, to make a video. There is a page linked to the search where you can find all the information related to Sora. We're going to try to analyze all of this. This is the first video I'm going to show you at the beginning. Then you have an explanation of how Sora works. Here too, you have an image of an illustration that has been transformed into a video. The same goes for Sora in Claude version, which has also been generated into a video. It's completely crazy. It's ultra realistic. You can literally change elements in a video thanks to Sora. You have this possibility to add elements to a video. You also have the possibility to do video to editing. As I said earlier, it's video to editing. Simply add elements to the video, cut a part of a video. On the OpenAI side, we don't have any information on the date when Sora will be available to the general public. In any case, we are looking forward to it. I hope the tests will be conclusive and that your account really holds a viable model of video generation. I think it will help the film industry a lot. There are a lot of directors who are looking at the model. They are looking at the possibilities and what there is to do with Sora. It's also an open source for content creators. Whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, etc., it's also an open source. You can generate quite interesting things on it. In any case, Sora is a blow to the head of these giants. As I said earlier, Runway, Pika Labs, Leonardo AI, and all these platforms that have started to get into the field of video generation by artificial intelligence models. It's a huge blow to the head. This is the news star of the week.